Hey everyone, welcome back, and welcome if you are new here. Thank you to new subscribers. I really appreciate you being here. Today I'm giving a little bit of an update in the 100-day project, my 100 days of forgotten stamps. This was almost too good not to share immediately. I have been into stitching a lot lately, embroidery, old-fashioned embroidery, but with new patterns. I started looking at my rubber stamps as I'm going through this 100-day project and realized, some of these would really make cool designs for embroidery. And so I experimented a little bit, and I love how they came out. So I stamped in archival ink on fabric, and then I just added some accent embroidery stitches. So I'm going to show you how I did this allium. I think it looked really cool, and it's very easy to do. These are little archival ink pads in different colors, and I'm inking up just the flower portion in this Dusty Concord color. And then I'm going to go in with a green, this is peeled paint, on these stems. And then I'm just going to stamp that on the fabric. And that's a pretty decent impression to start with. I have to let that dry, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the stitching. Okay, so my ink has dried. It only takes a few minutes, but since it's fabric and I'm running thread through it, I wanted to make sure that it didn't bleed anything. So I gave it, like 10-15 minutes to dry. And now I have 2 strands of embroidery floss and this cute little wooden hoop. For working small like this is actually the perfect hoop. This is a 3-inch hoop. It's a little tricky when the fabric isn't quite as big as the hoop. So you put the solid hoop underneath, lay your fabric on top, and then stretch this part and tighten that with the screw. And it doesn't need to be perfect on there. It's basically just to hold it so that your fabric's not flopping around too much. And what I'm going to do is just a few French knots on the bloom part. And I'm going to wrap this just twice, so there'll be small French knots. And, maybe like 10 or 12 per bloom. Just to give it some texture. And that's all I did. And it made really a cute stamp. So that's how I did these 2. This one, the stamp came out a little bit lighter. And so I used a little bit lighter embroidery floss for it, but just, maybe that's about 12 to 15 stitches per bloom. And I think it adds a cute textural element to the stamp. So thanks for coming along. I'll see you in the next one.